In 1995, on the Kree Empire's capital planet of Hala, warrior and Star Force member Vers suffers from recurring nightmares involving an older woman. Her mentor and commander warns her to control her abilities, while the Supreme Intelligence, an organic artificial intelligence who acts as the ruler of the Kree, urges her to keep her emotions in check. While working with official Ronan the Accuser to rescue an undercover spy, Vers is abducted and subjected to a memory probe by a group of Skrulls, alien shapeshifters with whom the Kree Empire is at war. Vers escapes, and, after leaving the Skrull ship in an escape pod, crash lands on Earth. Her presence attracts the attention of ex-U.S agents Nick Fury and Phil Coulson, whose investigation is interrupted by a Skrull attack. In the ensuing chase, Vers recovers a crystal containing her memories, and Fury kills a Skrull impersonating Coulson. Fury later meets and agrees to work with Vers, while Skrull Commander Talos disguises himself as ex-U.S operative Keller. Using Fury's security clearance, Vers learns she was a pilot who was presumed to have died 6 years earlier while testing an experimental lightspeed engine designed by scientist Wendy Larson, who she recognizes as the woman from her nightmares. The two escape after Keller confronts them, with Lawson's cat, Goose, stowing away. They pilot a small cargo jet to Louisiana. A meeting with fellow pilot Maria Rambeau and her young daughter Monica reveals her real name is Carol Danvers. Talos, who had tracked her, arrives and asks to speak. Using the black box recorder of Lawson's crashed plane, Danvers learns an alien spaceship had shot it down. She now remembers Yon-Ra killing Lawson, as well as Lawson's warning that the experimental engine's energy core had to be destroyed to keep it from the wrong hands. Vers shot it and was caught in the ensuing explosion, with her body absorbing the energy. Yon-Ra then took the amnesiac Danvers to Hala, where the remaining portion of Danvers' broken dog tag read, Vers. Talos explains the Skrulls are simply refugees, and Lawson's engine was to help them escape beyond Kree reach. Using coordinates Lawson had given Danvers, she, along with Fury, Monica, and Goose, who, for some reason terrifies Talos, fly their Skrull-modified cargo jet to a cloaked ship in orbit. There, they find the source of the energy core's power, the Tesseract, and some Skrull refugees, including Talos's mate and child. Yon-Rog's Star Force, having tracked them, captures Danvers and places her in VR before the Supreme Intelligence. Enraged at being used, Danvers fights back and discovers that a Kree implant, which purportedly gave her Kree powers, was instead limiting them. Accessing her full force, Danvers escapes, gives the Tesseract to Fury for safekeeping, and battles the Star Force to give Rambeau time to fly herself, Fury, and the Skrulls to Earth. Along with them is Goose, who is not a cat, but an alien known as a Flurkin that can sprout powerful tentacles and whose insides are a pocket dimension where the Tesseract is placed. Rambeau shoots down a pursuing Min-Erva. Danvers chases an escaping Yon-Ra and discovers the extent of her powers, including flight. She single-handedly destroys multiple ballistic missiles that Ronan, called in by Yon-Ra, has fired at Earth and forces Ronan's forces to retreat. On Earth, Danvers quickly defeats Yon-Ra and sends him back to Hala with a warning to the Supreme Intelligence. Danvers agrees to help the Skrulls find a new homeworld, giving Fury a modified pager with which to contact her in an emergency. Fury later drafts a proposal for an initiative, changing the name after finding a photo with Danvers' old call sign of Avenger. In a present-day mid-credits scene, Danvers meets Avengers Steve Rogers, Natasha Romanoff, Bruce Banner, and James Rhodes, who were monitoring the pager Fury had activated. In an end-credits flashback, Goose coughs up the Tesseract. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Movie Story, For more amazing movie recaps, let us know in the comments which movie you'd like us to cover next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.